Okay, and we're back here looking at the situation around Königsberg. Not the greatest, of course. Raising new infantry division at Wilno, raising another one at Riga. Trying to figure out what our next move's going to be. Might have to come around and just defend Minsk. Let's see what we're willing to do that. 13 days. Might let them probably still hold this beachhead and let's wait to see where they go. Because as mentioned before, if we can just come in behind them, that would be great. Don't think we quite have the forces to go slam into them because we don't. But one of the things we may look into is cutting off their lines here. The other thing we're looking at is whether to hit these guys or not. And right now, I'm just on the side of not doing it. We're entrenched well, we've been trading well, and most importantly, we've got some guys here that are really leveled up. I mean, look at that. It's a 7 rate of fire. It's got 6 stars and nearly to 7. I mean, it's, we've got some excellently trained infantry here. Even this guy, rate of fire is 5. We've got some very good stats, and I don't want to, blow that on an offensive that just ends up killing a whole lot of people for not much gain. Taking a look here, things look okay. Should be connecting that in a little bit. We don't want to go off-roading yet. There's still some I think there's literally just like a general unit in there, not much else. So we'll be charging that and taking that. You're railroading there to go help. Okay. I think we fought the siege. No, I don't think we have fought this before. But gonna have lots of people ready to storm. They're all ready to go, so that should fall. Could be a fight happening here. It's an army corps. Basically, got 2 armies defending. Put you in. Yeah, you're okay. And in fact, you could actually use some more infantry if I recruit some. I could recruit some Serb infantry there. Okay. Maybe in the cards, or maybe I just need to do more reinforcements. We'll see. We're also getting ready for the big assault here. Hopefully to wrap that up. This guy will remain stuck. So it's a good result. Pavel Rennenkampf here. Moving around Grand Duke Nikolai to hopefully wake him up. And if he wakes up, that'll be a good charge. And at the same time, speaking of good charges, coming around, fight back here. Okay, should lead to a good attack there and hopefully knocking them out of cars again. Remember, Central Powers is at 17 morale, so they are kind of circling the drain. They're also down to 165 combat power compared to us on land, so that is increasingly getting better and better. So, I mean, we've got them pretty well outnumbered with the Western Entente. Remember, Western Entente has taken Hamburg, and oh, it's a good chunk of money there in naval construction. A lot of supply coming out of there. They are sieging Emden, they're sieging Wilhelmshaven, and they've crossed the Rhine now in the north and still in the south in Baden. They're kind of working slowly here. So yeah, I mean, things are definitely falling apart for the Western Entente. There was the danger of losing Dobrezin, which we did lose temporarily, which cut off all of our supply lines through the Carpathians. We have now fixed that. We are sending Brusilov to finish off what remains of that force. Most of you guys are attrition, just got attrition, have lost too much cohesion there, so we're going to let him sit. Like I said, we've got those salt to finish off there, salt to finish off there, and so at Kronstadt, at Novi Sad, and Sofia. So, taking a look, I don't think there's anything else. We'll take a quick look at... Well, they're about to get tier 4 planes in the Central Powers. Everything else is tier 3 for everybody. So, United States is at 93%. I think they enter when they hit 100, but maybe there's some mechanic that'll let them come a little earlier. Not exactly sure. So we've got the save game. We're letting it sit, and now we end turn and see where we're going from here. And this is about to be the first place here at Steinbrück, where Russian troops meet Italian troops from the Western Entente, and we get to clasp hands and meet your ally. So just as a reminder, this is cut off, so whatever supply they're generating here is what they get to keep. But I'm hoping, as we seize locations, that we'll start attritioning troops even inside here, but that's not happening yet. And it may not happen, I don't know. They just may not ever have the level where they have too much troops for the amount of supply they're generating in there. I'm not sure, but if we can take out Von Francois here, that'll make me very happy, because then we could send Brusilov. Ooh, that's a good sized stack right there. So maybe send Brusilov to deal with this. Good thing we are pulling this 2 corps back to Pressburg. And then hopefully they can get some cohesion back, because if these guys come swinging, that's a bad fight. We are abandoning Brunn, though. But it's right now we're just, we're a little overextended with that. And Brunn's just the least of our concerns there. So this guy should actually go here and connect this. Look at that. I think that's Denkin. But Vienna's still safe. We don't want to lose Pressburg because there is an ammunition factory there. And of course, keeping as much ammunition and war supply out of the enemy's hands is good, of course. So I think they're down at 17 morale, which is good. So I'm hoping we can end this before the winters happens, but I don't know. We've got winter showing in some of the mountain provinces here with snow falling, making the weather too harsh to deal with. And, if that happens, of course, we have to go into winter quarters. We can't just just suffering crazy amounts of attrition to winter weather is just not a smart plan. I mean, some limited circumstances, it might be worth it, but, just with our supply situation, which I definitely forgot to buy reinforcements. Oh, that's not good. Based off that situation, we don't want to be incurring more losses than we have to, because we're already pretty short on manpower and replacement shits. So that was a mistake. So we're probably missing out on reinforcing some line infantry this turn. Okay, it's made it to the supply phase. And next will be the resolution phase. Okay. They did retake Königsberg. It's probably going to be another fight at Warsaw, I'd assume. Okay, clashed again. It seemed like a short fight, though. Well, they've got 2 supply trains, but they've got a good chunk of guys still around here, so we'll see what's going on with that. Battle of Neustadt. Stat down. It cost 17,000 guys, but very much worth it, of course. That was Sofia, also very much worth it. Yeah, those little artillery piece was the last thing we had going for us there. That's a hell of a battle. Came in with only 24,000 guys up against 85,000, and they basically neutered their force. Good amount of 2 medium artillery right there. So, it's just a regular Austrian infantry. Oh, these are German guys? Yeah, these are Germans. No, they're not. They're only rank 30. Are they Bulgarians? Maybe they're just normal Austrians. Not quite sure. Because if they're Germans, they should be 32 rank or 32 combat power. Yeah. Well, maybe not a fight gonna be there. Oh, came in. Just absolutely eviscerated. Oh, and they were short on supplies. That's beautiful. So came in, smacked them around. Very heavy casualties, nearly taken out completely. So I'm sure they're going to capture some war supply based off taking Kauno. There's no way, but... maybe I should have attacked there. We'll see. We'll see. If they just leave a small token force behind and are emptying everything else out, I might give them a go. But now I think they're pulling back. Moving into Brune. They're moving back? I think they're moving back. Interesting. He's going to start from Bologna. Hopped in there. Actually did more damage to us than we did to him. He's got way less forces, though. So if we can start attritioning him, that will be a big deal, because I think we... Man, another guy came in. It is. I think we got them all. Took some losses doing it, but, oh, that even ding up our tanks. That's nice. So hopefully he's gone completely. We'll say they just kind of seem to be running out of juice here. Which makes sense. I mean, we're on a bunch of their tiles where they get war supply and manpower. Okay, late October, we take the save game. Let's investigate the situation. We gained 4 from battles. Okay. More importantly, the objective's still at 17. Interesting. With 58 combat power, they're up to 9 point, basically 5 million lost. I'm basically up to 3 million lost. And the Western Entente's up to 4.4 million lost. So, they're still hanging on. Barely. Let's take a look. Any fun infantry research? Yes, please. Nothing I need to do. America's at 94%. Bulgaria's lost its capital now, so it can't take certain decisions. It's nice. We'll do concessions there to keep the rebels down. Just make sure they can't force us out. You're okay on your rebel count. You know what? Yeah, we'll do concessions there also. So we're at 70%. Central power is nearly to stormtroopers, nearly to flying circus. So I've got the advantage there for sure. We'll be funding infantry, but we're still probably going to be behind them. Let's take a look at things. You guys are back here. Your cohesion sucks, though. They've come into there. Is Pressburg a depot? No, it's not, but you do have the armory there. Let's take a look at the overall picture here with the Western Entente. Again, still sieging Emden. Wilhelmshaven seems to have been... The siege seems to have been lifted. Hamburg still taken. Not Bremen, though. Sprachen, Oldenburg. Okay, this is a new development. They've crossed the Rhine here over into Frankfurt. And have now surrounded Koblenz. Sieging Stuttgart. And they're going after Ulm. Oh, they've taken Ulm. Well, as everyone knows from Paradox games, you don't survive without Ulm, so that'll be good. Festung Trieste is still holding out. Hey, we've officially linked up. Nice. Okay, let's run through, look at some of these battles again. Okay. Oh. You're like out of ammo. Got 2 sets of supply wagons. Interesting. Wow, you guys got hit pretty hard. Who needs some supply wagons? You got like nothing. You're good. Well, that makes that easy. Yep. Okay. Big thing I messed up. Yep. Whoa, look at that war supply. Captured from battle, 872. Okay. Back that off a little bit. Okay. There we go. Okay, you have some reinforcements there. Some reinforcements. Russian Cossacks don't have any. Okay. Oh, Siberians don't have any either. Okay, we'll do that for now. Get some of those guys topped up. Get some of those topped up. Okay. Yeah. So actually, capturing big points is probably the best way to go about things, because that's what just gives you huge amounts of war materials. Okay. Okay. Taking Sofia. These guys are stuck here. I think we can probably finish them off. So we just absolutely blasted them. We don't need to go anywhere. Used all the manpower on reinforcements. Although I control this, I probably just get to stay defended in the defensive, and they are probably going to be forced to fight me. Hills, clear weather. Maybe. Okay. Speed that up. No. That means you're free. You can go there. Okay, you guys have been successful here in taking it. You're stuck over here. Interesting, the aviation battalion's here, and I still can't see what the heck's in there. That's not good. You're not active. You are active. You've got 701. Okay, Nikolai Nikolaevich, you're up. Yep. Well, you got an extra field hospital. That, of course, you do not need. Who could use a field hospital? Hey, Finland Army. You can. You're promoted. Okay. Thinking. You're back here. You're not really covering anything. Where can you be positioned better? And probably the next real question is, where's Brusilov going? Because we're up to 79 combat power on those. Okay. Okay, let's think about this a second. Where's the best location for you, Brusilov? And you were currently active. You could come in here and slam them. Ah, yes. Over here, I think. Back to Pressburg. Okay, 13 days. Not bad at all. You're here guarding this. Yeah, you're a bit wrecked. You can wait. You're a bit wrecked. You can... Honestly... Really, two guys have Dobrazine, and that is, of course, a depot that will help you get fit for combat better. Actually, the Finnish army here. Okay. Go there to help. And I think you're going to go there to help as well. Okay. Over here. And of course, Samsonov is no longer active. Well, easy come, easy go. Yeah, you're short an infantry brigade. Well, I don't know why they just tied the rail line right behind him. I mean, can you think of something dumber? Hey, we just took this territory. Let's screw up the rail line that's trying to supply us. Genius move right there. Okay. So who needs reinforcements? You're 322. 312. Okay. So let's take probably the best leader. Oh, weak disciplinarian. Maybe we should just stick with you. What are you, overly cautious? Well, none of these guys are particularly great, but... Well, I guess that's another question. Do I just give him to a new commander, 221? Cavalryman, you are a fast mover, though. 311. 311. 221. Okay. What a BAU? 223. Okay. So maybe you come up to Wilna here. Okay. You get to stay right there and join him. And you get to come here and join them. Okay. Maybe not the best route. Oh, it thinks, okay, so it'll track them, but that should work out. Okay, you guys should slam in there, okay. Okay, you're good there. So how do you swing around and go for that guy? Okay, so you're going there. So if you go there, you should be close enough to get back your army status that you lost when I had, you were temporarily taken over. You can promote. Okay. Okay, you're at 31, but you're a depot. Probably wait for some supplies to come over. Yeah, or you just jack some supply wagons. Your cohesion is not the greatest, though, so I think I should let you... Oh. Election to Varescu. That's a pretty good leader. Okay. So we'll promote you. Let that nice little counterattack happen there. Let you attack me there. You're moving over. You guys are fine as is. I could... I don't know. Do I have you advance into the hills and fight that guy? Okay. Got some of them rotating around. You're fine holding that. Deal with that. Ivanograd's actually looking okay. 433. Oh, hello, Denisov. Let's take a look through some of you guys, see if any of you guys can be promoted. Nope. And you guys get promoted? Nope. 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 Okay. So looking at things, seem to be okay. Making our salts. Well, that's a problem. We pulled over the aviation unit. Sure, we're back there. If you come any closer, believe me, I'm going to rail and slam into you. Okay. Let's take a look at the Middle East for fun and games. That must be the British going after Baghdad. And... yeah, still holding the border there against each other. Okay. There was a force around Jerusalem. Interesting. Okay, anything going on? No, not really. So we'll let these guys relax a bit, and then we may have them carry on and go for Istanbul. We'll see how long this goes. Just as a reminder, they're down to 17 national morale. We got to get them to 0. So, we're still draining the heck out of their combat potential. So we take the save game. We check to make sure we've done our reinforcements we have, and we end the turn. We'll see what happens here. So, some very good potential things that are going to happen. I like the fact we've got that unit cut off up here. That's nice. And then hopefully that's a successful assault. And then by bringing that army up to here, hopefully we can make him an army again. Because he'll be within the radius of Grand Duke Nikolaevich, who is clearly the greatest mastermind ever, because he never had to get replaced. And it's only a 3-1-1. Too bad for all these successes. Hasn't gone up in skill at all. I don't know, that's because I was directly not using him in the fights, and maybe I should have been using it in some fights, so he would level up a little bit. I don't know. Because his seniority is sky high. I mean, he's rank 1. And I think, like I said, I think that's seniority over everyone. Not just even my faction's troops. I mean, I think that's just literally everyone. Of course, he is our starting Grand Commander, if you will, and he never got replaced. I was tempted to do with Brusilov. Part of the issue too is if you want to replace a commander like that, you need to one incur the national morale costs, and there's no real reason to. Two, you need to find a good time to do it, mainly in the winter probably when things are inactive. Because I tested it previously, and when you promote a new commander, I think you lose all of your current commands under the old commander. So, AKA, you don't have any more armies, which means if you've got some huge stacked up armies, you're now going to incur huge command penalty malices, and there's no reason to do that. So you got to do it in winter so you can send the commander around and get all those armies back. So that is the plan. Oh, yes. So, things are looking good. We're, of course, nearly taking them out. But the biggest thing was we've won the fight around Dobrozin and fixed our supply lines there. So, we'll see what happens here, but they're down to 17 national morale, so good things going on. But yeah, I'm just impressed how much war supply you get when you seize fortresses. I mean, good God. I mean, that makes me wonder if I should have gone after Chemisil much earlier. Battle of Niche, yeah, went after him and almost took him out completely. Perfect plain sounds. We've got another 1500 stack just northwest of Warsaw. See where some other fights light off. That's probably the biggest thing that's helped us, just making sure we took control of the skies so we get accurate intel on where enemy moves are. And that Polish defensive line is probably what won us the game. It allowed us to move troops elsewhere and, just keep relatively smaller force amounts. Poland tying up significantly more German amounts of troops, and Austrians too. And Brusilov crossing the Carpathians like Hannibal was probably the game-winning move right there. Nice. Oh shoot, that's where Prince Leopold's army went. Whoa. Those tanks took heavy losses, and we were crossing a river. Oh, Grand Duke Nikolai. That's not good. Whew. That might cost me a national morale point. That was no bueno. That's what I get for charging in without scouting with aviation units first. Nice, I'll take a supply unit all day, every day. But see if that costs me a national morale point. War awareness? No, I didn't. But man, that should have. Okay. Pavel not active. Okay, so I had to reset him as an army. Okay. Now, what would it take to get the 8th Army over here via rail? 8 days. Can Pavel Rennikov hold on for that long? And can we get reinforcements to him? That would take how long? So you've got the damn rail here. You can get there in 6 days. You need to hang out. You definitely need to hang out. How fast can you get there? 13 days. Have you do that, or I just have you go here? Finish him off. I think I do that. Interesting. Enemy fleet. Let's take a look at the Central Powers. 21 morale. Weather's clear, weather's clear. Okay. You are a depot. That's good. Small unit here. They've taken Brune. Although they've not taken Brune. Oh no, they've taken the town of Brune back. But you can hunt. And very well at that. Okay, 2 cards and a bunch of artillery still. What's left in you? Yeah, better amounts of our. Okay, you're going there in 4 days. It's probably going to be another big fight there. Hopefully we'll come in and end up taking them out. Here, 332, Commander. I mean, you certainly got the chance to. Hopefully you go. Okay, building up supply there. Question is, how far can we get before we hit the winter here? It's early November. Yeah, you know what? I think you just hang out and defend. Take a look at Turkey here. You have no ammunition. That's not good. I need to run that ammo box back to what? Katerinaburg. Okay. Okay. I guess we should probably get these lines linked up. 3 days you can be there. Be there in a day. Be there in a day. And And guess what? You can also be there in a day. So that's good. Little shit. Knock that out. So that's going to be the big fight. Because Leopold's army right there is the most dangerous thing I'm dealing with. Okay. Okay. Like, almost none of you guys are activated. That needs to happen. Should we do the reinforcements? Got. Okay, let's go and make sure everyone's got at least something. You've got something now. You've got 2. Actually, I don't think I can afford to give you an extra one. You'll get that. Well, let's go 2. Romanians, no. Russian Armenia. Russian Siberia. Oop. Okay. Fixed up the heavy artillery big time. Got 4 conscripts left, so you want to take 4? Oh, you do. Well then. Yep. This guy's a 4-3-2. This guy might be able to form an army here. Strategic genius. Wired commander. Quickly angered though. Okay. Yep, hopefully I take you out. We'll see, they won't go into winter quarters probably. Yeah, I'll chase you. Nothing there. It's a good size stack threatening Warsaw. I mean, I guess they just came and threatened it. Backed off of it. Okay. Okay, that all looks okay. Think. Yeah, just knock him out, then you'll probably go to Brune, honestly, after that. And no, I don't want you trying to cross the river there. 4% ammunition, not great. That's the other thing too, the ammunition stock's going to be real bad. So I'm going to have to start railing out ammunition crates. Almost certain. So I'll take the save. Check the time. Yep, we got time for one more. So I don't think they're going to fall in 1917. There's just too much going on. Or rather, not enough time compared to what we would need to do to get it done. So this conflict will spill over into 1918, almost assuredly, unless something major, big-time collapses on the Western Front, which could happen. I mean, they're making good progress, but they'd have to basically get to Berlin, I think, or they'd have to take a lot of national morale points off the enemy here. So as a Russian strategy, especially when I starved for war supply at the beginning with tons of manpower, I guess the strategy is try to seize every Austrian major fort if possible. That's how you get your major war supply dumps before the manpower situation starts killing you. That's still a 1700 stack, almost 1800 stack right on Belgrade. I mean, this is about 1,000 stack here once you look at all the cores, but that'll be an issue. Yeah, they're all flagging as well supplied, the ones I can see, so I don't think that's setting in yet. Then Plovdiv, I think, is the next depot, so my guys would have to come all the way across. I don't think that's probably going to happen. So we just may hang out here in Sofia, the Bulgarian capital, until then. Just make sure we're not going to attrition until I'll get out. Then in 1918, I think we go for Istanbul, so these guys will keep coming down. We have to send some guys in the hills to deal with some of the other units. And then if things stay calm, we can build a few Serbian infantry divisions at Niš, which are our best and closest divisions to make. Especially proximity to good generals is a bonus. So I have a bunch of Serbian troops march into Constantinople. Because the thing is, there's too many Austrian forces down here for me to be rerouting troops to Poland to try to go for Berlin. So I don't plan on doing that. No, sorry, I do not plan on doing that. So will be interesting to see what happens when we get to Constantinople. Because the enemy's only going to attrition out, at worst, one war weariness per turn. But then sometimes, like, I'm getting they'll pull you back to even. Mine's a -1. I'm assuming the Central Powers are getting a +1 every turn also. So they've probably actually got a net 0 every turn, with the war weariness pulling them down 1 point, but then the equilibrium pushing them up a single point. So I think that's what's going on there. But well, 2000. About equal. Okay. Good damage against von Bülow. Yeah, there's the good von Bülow, 633. Wow. Pavel Plef. Yep. Okay, so his unit did join. Good. Okay. It's not the cleanest ever. I mean, took a lot of casualties, but you having supply problems yet? No. But hopefully, yeah, Leopold von Bayern 422, not the worst. So if we can, because that army should be with. Ooh, hello. It's 2,000 stack of loads. Basically, we want to hunt that down if possible. For the obvious reason That's a huge army to neutralize. Take the county back. I think we had any casualties. Nope. I think they're going to make another run on Warsaw. We'll see. If they do, I of course welcome that. Lack of heavy ammunition? Oh, it's lack of supplies. Ew. Okay. That's good. Hopefully we can finish them off. No. Big stack still in Belgrade. I thought they were moving out. Okay, take the save game. Still 21. Okay, well. To about 155. Allies took a hit there, I think. United States, yen yet? 100%. Okay. Klausenberg. Yes, that was a fight versus von Bayern. Gotta see where the hell he ran off to, though. Yeah, that 5th Army coming in is what saved the day, I'm pretty sure. Oh, you are a depot. You're not a depot. Huh. You guys are here, but you cannot locate them. Well then. I was gonna say, I'll give you a plane. So you can locate them. Yeah, mud, so you guys are gonna be static. 10 days. Mud. Basically, we need to wrap that up so then they can get to winter quarters. Okay, there's that. What's that? Okay. So a little short on some pips there. Okay. Stop and think. Actually, this is a good place to snip the video, so I'll see you in the next one.